Ava was such a force to be reckoned with. From flower power to HOH powerhouse, she had them all scrambling. And I must say, I called it in the beginning. Her flower child, don't care, bopping around was all just an act. In her words, she definitely lit a fire and is now aiming to roast marshmallows. Let's go! Why were Zach and Vinny whining? It's Big Brother house. At some point, you may go up on the block. Suck it up, guys, and play the game. My boy Vinny, he's delusional if he thinks it was Ava who blew up his game. Does he seriously think no one knows what he's been doing? He has been the talk of the house. The only person on the block that can justifiably complain would be Keanu because he has been on the block every single week. What I don't understand is why Mickey would stick her neck out for Ashley when she said herself that Ashley is annoying. Ashley has no loyalty to Mickey whatsoever, which Ashley tonight just proved by throwing Mickey under the bus with Rachel. Now, Mickey just inadvertently placed Morgan on Ava's radar, and while I don't care if Morgan goes home, it was not good for Mickey's game because she needs Morgan as a shield for just a bit longer. So now Morgan and Zach are suspicious of Mickey. And here we go again. Why? Why do they all feel the need to voice their opinions to each other? Yes, it's a good social skill to discover where your opponent's heads are, but without revealing your personal thoughts. Come on now, that's Big Brother 101. You never know who you're talking to, what alliances are formed, and the members of the alliance. I just get a serious whiplash from the back and forth alliances formed and debunked in this house. Morgan, who is supposed to be this big gamer, she just showed her hand to Rachel and thus put a target on her back with Rachel and Catherine and by proxy, Riley, because nobody messes with Riley's love. How incredibly dumb. I mean, Morgan just secured herself a seat on the block in the future. And what's wrong with this group of house guests? I thought they all were Big Brother superfans, but they're not playing the game as such. And they, Zach, Vinny, and Morgan, had better not be going after Mickey. Yes, she is one of the ones I want to go far. I mean, come on, why go after Mickey when it was Ava who put them up? It doesn't matter if she was urged to do so and by whom. It was still Ava who chose to put especially Zach up after telling him he was safe. In the meantime, what in the world is Catherine going on about a social game? What, swapping kisses with Riley? That's considered a social game? She sounds delusional. At least she did win the veto comp. But what does she do? After that big scoop from Rachel, she basically commits game suicide and decides not to use the veto to pull someone off the block so that Morgan can go up because she was basically guaranteed that if she did use it, Morgan would be the person to go up. I mean, maybe she should have consulted with her beau Riley because when you find out that someone is gunning for you, you don't wait. When you have the opportunity, strike. Again, Big Brother 101. So to me, once again, Catherine shows that she is just taking up residence in the house. I mean, why? Why would she not use the veto to take someone off the block so that her target could go up? Why even go to Ava when she was not going to use the veto? If Keanu doesn't win the blockbuster, he may finally be going home. Because if he is up against Zach, it is Zach who will have the votes, especially after that big move he pulled by giving the trip to London to Will. Everybody in the house was emotionally moved by that. In my opinion, It was smart of Zach not to use his $10,000 to buy his way off the block. To give your guaranteed money to someone who betrayed you, and while it's still too early in the game to be giving away your money, I could see if you were down to the final three, yes, I would most definitely use the money to buy my way off the block. But not at this point in the game where there's still so many people in the house. And as a sidebar, to say Zach has a thing for Lauren, he never chooses her for anything. He didn't choose her to have freedom from eviction the first week, and he did not choose her to play in that game with him for the Big Brother $100,000. I don't understand. Anyway, so for tomorrow night, if Keanu is up against Vinny, I'm not sure how this will play out because Vinny is Morgan's number one and she may try to rally the votes for him. But then again, there are many that want Vinny out of the house, so the house may be divided. I'm just scratching my head because this group is so fickle that they may just send Keanu home because this will be their first opportunity to finally vote him out of the house. And that just may be just too good to pass up. At any rate, kudos for Ava for her HOH run. Finally, someone brave enough to shake things up a bit. Until next time, it's Paprika out.